Hi, all. Coming to you today from the frosty forest here in the coastal range of the Oregon mountains. And I wanted to talk to you today about other people's energy and what other people's energy can tell you about your own, about yourself. We've all seen somebody or know somebody who just lights up the world a little differently, right? You feel good around them. You feel loved up. You feel special around them. And maybe you've looked at people like this, people with kind hearts, people who are considerate of others, whatever it is, energy-wise, people who are free. They have this spirit of freedom about them, right? They are bold, somebody who's fierce, somebody who's brave. I have a girlfriend that skis volcanoes. She's so brave. And while I wouldn't ski volcanoes without ending up on the news at some point, being airlifted out, I know that because I can recognize the energy, the spirit of bravery within her, that I have that spirit of bravery within me too. That if I can see a kind-hearted person, I know that I'm kind-hearted too. Because that's how we're made. We are made to recognize in others qualities, character traits, energies that we have in our field too. And that doesn't mean we're always expressing them necessarily to the level of somebody we're looking at that we admire, but it means that we have them. And the reason it's important to know this, if I were to ask 20 people, tell me the best things about you, it'd probably break my heart a little. I've done this before and I know what happens. Very few can come up with, more than a couple of things that they can see in themselves. They can see others, they can see the light in others, but they can't see the light in themselves. So first off, I want to encourage you to think of these people that you admire, these people with traits, with characteristics, people whose energy you admire, and acknowledge that you have this energy, this character trait, this feature also. Acknowledge it, and if it is something, if you want to express bravery more in your life, tell the Creator that, tell your soul that. I see that I have bravery in my field too. Allow me to express that more. And I'm going to say Spirit, clear it right here, because I don't want anything coming at me where I have to be brave all of a sudden. I just had this image of a bear or something running out from behind me. So I'm not asking specifically to express bravery. I don't need to ski volcanoes today or run from a wild animal behind me. But you get what I'm saying. If you want to express more kindness, if you want to be able to shine your light brighter, tell your soul that. Tell your Creator that. Allow me to shine brighter. Allow me to see my beautiful light. And now we're going to talk about the flip side of that. If you have somebody in your life that you see and judge as being selfish, self-centered, whatever it is, if you find these negative energies or traits or characteristics about others, I want you to realize that we can't see those either unless we have them somewhere in our field. And these are the things that trigger you. You know, that person's so arrogant. Or, man, that is an inconsiderate woman. Whatever it is. Allow those triggers, allow those things that kind of prickle you to be road signs, to be messages, because that's really what they are. Your soul is allowing you to encounter somebody who's selfish, somebody who's arrogant, in order to call your attention to that energy in your field. And it doesn't even have to be an energy in our field from this life, this lifetime. This can be an energy from past lives being carried forward. And it's set up this way for these triggers to bring to our awareness energies that we don't like, so that we can acknowledge that we have them and release them. So if I see somebody and I find myself going into judgment saying, man, that guy's arrogant, I'll go, oh, look at that. And then I'll say, I acknowledge that I have arrogance somewhere in my field. And I unconditionally love and accept myself anyway. And I release the energy of arrogance now. And some things, like some big energies, and particularly if it's something you've carried lifetime after lifetime, or if it is something in your bloodline, in your DNA, addiction comes to mind. Some of these energies you may have to clear more than once. And it's okay. And it's not about judging yourself. Make it a game. Make it a game. You see something you love about someone else, say, oh my gosh, I have that too. Allow me to express that more fully. You see something that you don't love about somebody and you find yourself in judgment, clear judgment. Just clear all judgment, like clear all judgmental behavior from me, or all judgmental energy from me. Clear all negative ego, right? Because that's our ego. And then clear the energy. And what you'll notice, if you have, for instance, a lot of selfish people showing up in your life, and it can be at work, it can be at the grocery store, you know, wherever it is, or impatience, right? If you have a lot of impatience in your field, you are going to call impatient people to you like nobody's business. So notice it. Look at it as the message it's meant to be. And then clear impatience. I clear impatience from my field. I know it's there somewhere. I wouldn't recognize this person as impatient if I didn't have it too. And I love myself and I accept myself. no matter what these energies are. And that part's important. You don't want to be in judgment of yourself, just like you don't want to be in judgment of others. You don't want to be in judgment of yourself. You just want to accept that it's there and allow it to clear. And I hope this is helpful. I really do look at it. I think sometimes, man, I've cleared all my triggers. And the second I think that, oh my gosh, I get triggered 10 ways to Sunday. So notice it. Notice it for the sign it is. And notice your good qualities too. Allow yourself to silence that inner critic. Allow yourself to notice the beautiful qualities. Notice the patience. Notice the hopefulness. I mean, hopefulness is a beautiful quality. Any of the things that you find yourself admiring in others, accept that you have them too. And I love you all. And I hope you have a beautiful night tonight. Bye.